Hi everyone, this is Monica again. I hope everybody's doing good and staying away from fear, doubt, and anxiety, FDA. Well, um, me and my husband were out on vacation and we went on this beautiful retreat called Inner Engineering. If you ever get a chance, look it up online, and if you can go to one of them, it would be amazing. It's called innerengineering.com. It is all about looking inward instead of looking outward, and being in the moment. It was just amazing. Anyway, um, I know a lot of people are having a problem with love because there's so much in that whole anxiety and fear and always doubting your neighbors and doubting people. I mean, I remember I saw somebody put on Facebook that, oh my God, my neighbor gets up at 6 o'clock and they turn their lawnmower on and I'm sleeping, and next time I'm gonna put my lawnmower on at like 10 o'clock at night and put big headlights there too and this and that. And I'm thinking, you know what? Everybody's got to do their own thing, and two wrongs does not make one right. Really, two wrongs does not make one right. Instead of that, just let it be. Put the earplugs on, put your loud music, and put your headset and go to sleep. Um, in fact, if you have a problem, maybe you can go talk to your neighbor and tell them, you know what, I do a night shift and I come back home and that's the time I go to bed. I'd appreciate if you don't do it at that time. And how many times do you think they're going to turn the lawnmower on? Do they do that every day? No. Well, we got a lawn too. We mow it, what, once in 2 weeks, once in 10 days? Is that really going to bother you so much? It's just because you're letting it bother you, it's bothering you. I mean, and that's what I tell people about, like, the events will happen. I mean, situations will always be there, but it's your response that makes the outcome. It's always your response, how you respond to a situation. Um, and it's also about, I just tell people, like, your ability to respond is basically responsibility. And that's what I learned at the retreat too. I think the retreat really taught me another lesson of this thing called responsibility, which actually means responsibility. It's your ability to respond to a situation. And I think that's really amazing. We have an ability to respond to any situation, and that's what depends what the outcome is going to be. And we are responsible for everything. It doesn't mean that, oh, I am gonna take charge. It just means that you're responsible. Just live your life responsibly, take up your responsibilities, perform your ability to respond in a responsible way. So I think that was an amazing thing. And then there was another really nice event of how people are just having such a hard time being in the present, in the now. And we went on this waterfall. We went for a hike, and they had these waterfalls. They had waterfall number one and two and three. And since it's still summertime, so we didn't have too much water in the one, so we decided all to go to number two and three. And there were people who were like, "Oh my God, I wish I had a bottle of water. What if I get thirsty?" I'm like, "Dude, you're in your 30s. You're a young guy, and you won't get thirsty. You won't need water right away. No. I mean, you're going to a waterfall. Worst comes to worst, you can drink water from the fall. It's beautiful." Then there was another one who was like, "Oh my God, I hope it doesn't rain. I didn't bring an umbrella. I don't want to get wet." Okay. Then there was another one who already had an umbrella and a raincoat just in case it rains. And then he was panting because he was exhausted. He had too much stuff to carry. Then there was a lady with a shopping bag, with a purse. I'm like, "Are you shopping here?" Because she's exhausted, she's panting, and she's like, "Oh, oh, I don't know if I can make it there." And then she's counting all these steps. She's like, "Oh my God, I got to go back all the way too." So she's already worried and anxiety of what the next step is going to be. How am I going to get back? I said, you know what? Just be in the moment. Just enjoy where you are. enjoy the hike, look at the grass and the trees and the woods. It's so beautiful everywhere. Be in the moment. And and then when you get there, then again people are not in the moment. They're all clicking pictures and just clicking pictures to enjoy that moment later in the pictures. I'm like, seriously? Enjoy the moment now while you're in it. So, just try to be in that moment. Me and my husband, we've even stopped clicking pictures because it ruins the moment at that time, because then you're too busy clicking pictures, posing for the pictures, and not being in that moment. And then you come back from vacation and then you're like, oh, look at this picture. Oh, we didn't even see this. And it's just like you're not in the moment. So just try to be in the moment. Oh yeah, and then once we were there, it was so beautiful. Like half of us wanted to just hang out there, and then the other half were like, oh no, I don't want to miss the cooking class. I want to get back there. And then some people were like, oh, it's going to rain. We better get back. And I'm like, what is wrong with people? We're always in the next moment or the previous moment, or looking at pictures and saying, oh, we were there. Or we'll say, oh, we got to do this next, so we got to rush up, rush up, rush up. But just try your best to be in the now, in the moment, in the present. Just enjoy it while you're at it. I mean, you cannot change any moment. Trust me, this moment, you cannot change the moment. It's inevitable. I mean, yeah, you can change the next moment, and that's what they always say about, like, you can never step into the same river again, or you can never step onto the same terrain again, because every moment is different. You cannot change a moment, and life goes from moment to moment to moment to moment. You better enjoy it while you have that moment. So just try to be in the now, and you'll be much, much, much happier if you do that. And I will see you again. So please, for now, your homework is to try to be in the present and not criticize people. Everybody has their own way of doing things, and nobody is wrong. There is no right, there is no wrong. There just is. Okay? I will leave you at that, and I will see you again. Bye bye.